buy here, pay here lot. It is not saying that they're not necessities. Don't misword me now. But I am saying they're the biggest trick you're going to run into. Learn your interest rate. Learn your buying power. Learn what you're doing before you walk on that lot and buy something that you're going to regret. I have never seen a buy here, pay here lot that did not sell bad cars. I'm Rick Henry, the Deal Maker. Today, I need to talk to you about something that's really been on my mind. One more cup of coffee, people. Stay with me. That is buy here, pay here lots. Buy here, pay here lots. First thing is, I'm not going to say anything against the buy here, pay here lots because they are a necessity to a point. They are. So, but I'm going to break down several steps before you run to one of these lots, because most people who go to buy here, pay here lots, they're only doing it because they think that their credit is not good enough to get a car at a standard lot. They think that they can't qualify for a car at a standard lot. That is not true. In 9 out of 10 cases, that is not true. Why? The first thing is a buy here, pay here lot. The minimum down payment that you're gonna have is $2,500. $2,500 on a norm will get you a car at any dealership, no matter where it is, no matter what it is, no matter what regarding your credit. $2,500 to $5,000 on a norm will get you financed at major lots. Buy here, pay here lots are gimmicks. They're good for a point, but I'm going to break down what you don't know about them and what you should know about them before you pull up on them and they say this big word. Guaranteed approval, no credit checks. That's right. Guaranteed approval. That's one. No credit checks. That's two. The first thing is, when you walk in and you see a car, they're gonna ask you, first thing, are you working? The first thing you need to know is, what is your credit score? What is your credit score? As I've always been saying, get a grip on your credit score. This will dictate where you can go to buy a car. Buy here, pay here lots are not, or secondary lots. I call them secondary lots. Those are the lots you see that are usually gravel. Those are the lots you see on the corners. Those are the lots you see over here. Do you think that they're gonna be easier to get a car from? You think that they're gonna be more lenient towards you because you think that your credit does not stand for you to get a car. That is not true. They go through the same credit unions, they go through the same banks, they go through the same process that major car lots go through. They don't do anything special to help you. Are you following me? Number one, we're gonna go down the list. Number one, minimum down payment at any buy here, pay here, don't check your credit store, $2,500. That's the first part. Number two, the second thing is, do you realize, and I know most people don't, to after they purchased a car, to after they've sat at home and went back over their paperwork, that you're not buying the car from them, you're leasing the car from them. Buy here, pay here lots are not purchase lots. They're lease lots. You're leasing the credit. And it'll say $250 lease until the end of the term, which is 72 months. Read your paperwork. You're leasing, but you'll come into a major car dealer and say, I don't want to lease no car. I don't want to lease no car. I can't lease no car. So it is not true. You've got to realize what is going on. You've got to realize what is happening when you're purchasing a car. Buy here, pay here lots are leases. 100% leases. No purchases, leases. At the end of the lease, then they'll send you a certificate saying you have purchased this car. Okay? Number three, Buy here, pay here lots on a norm will have you pay every 2 weeks. On a norm, 9 out of 10 people, you'll come into a major car lot and say, I'm not paying no $600 for a car, but at a buy here, pay here lot, you're paying $325 every 2 weeks, which is what, $650 a month, which is still the same. It is still the same. I was just 100% bothered about this all day yesterday, all day this morning. I said, I have to talk about buy here, pay here lots to my people, because most of my followers, they do not understand. I get so many people who will say this, I'll just go down there and get it from the buy here, pay here lot, because they feel they can't qualify from a regular lot. But if you're gonna put down that much of a down payment, come see a major lot first. See a major lot first. We're not saying that there is not a necessity for the buy here, pay here lots, but there's not always the way to go, because you on a norm can get a car from a major lot. So again, buy here, pay here lots are leases. I know you didn't know that. Number two, you pay every 2 weeks. And the biggest heartbreak of a buy here, pay here lot is there's a clause in there. There's a clause in there. If you are 24 hours late on your payment, they can repossess your car. 24 hours late on your payment, they can repossess your car. This is why they start calling you the week before your payment is due, because they know most people have not read that clause in there saying that, hey, if you're late, there's no time limit. If you're late, there's no grace period. If you're late, there's no 10 days, which you get with major lots. There's no 10 days grace period. There's none. They can repossess your car right then, and they will. Most of them will, without a doubt. Without a doubt. They will not give you 1 inch of room, not 1 inch of room. Number two, I think we're at number 4 or 5. Buy here, pay here lots. There is no warranty on the car. There is no warranty whatsoever on the car. None. You cannot, they don't even offer you a warranty when you go to buy the car. They do not offer it. They wash their hands of it. Once you pull that car off their lot, if your motor go out, your transmission go out, your brakes go out, it's a done deal. It's your problem. It's your problem. It has nothing to do with them. Reach a contract. The cars are always 100% sold as is, regardless of what you're paying for it, regardless of how much you put down, regardless of when you bought it. It's as is, 100%. So these are some of the reasons. Let's recap. 1, $2,500 is going to be your minimum down payment. 2, check your credit rating, because you most likely do qualify to get a car from a major lot, because you already have the minimum down payment. 3, make sure you understand that you are leasing the car. You are not buying the car. You are leasing the car. 4, make sure you understand that you're going to pay for this car every 2 weeks. So if you're paying $300, $200 every 2 weeks, you're still paying $400, $600 a month. You're not getting a deal. They just make it sound better. They make it sound better. And the biggest part of it is, at a buy here, pay here lot, you still got to be employed. You still have to be employed. They don't give you a car unless they can prove your employment. They don't give you a car unless they can prove your employment. And number 7, they have you draw a map to your house so they'll know exactly where you are. So if they got to come pick the car up. And the last, again, being redundant and giving it to you again, they do not have a late grace period. There is no grace period, none. So, and in saying this today and in talking to you about this, reconsider before you run to a buy here, pay here lot. Reconsider it. Think it over. Stop by a major lot and at least check and see where you are with a purchase from that lot. Regardless, Ford, Chevy, Nissan, Toyota, Cadillac, it does not matter. check and see, because you can get caught up into a buy here, pay here. And the biggest problem and the final part of a buy here, pay here lot is the interest rates are locked in. If you trade that car 3 years from now, you still have to pay them their interest. And the other part is the interest rate is paid before you start to pay on the car. You pay them their interest money before you pay on the car. Your down payment goes straight for the interest. It does not come off the price of the car. It comes off the interest. So again, do your homework. There's nothing in the world a salesman or a car lot hate to see coming more than an educated buyer. They hate to see an educated buyer walking through the door. That's just something that they don't want to see, because they know you know the answers. They know you have done your homework. They know what they're saying to you better be the truth, or you got that research right there in front of you. They hate to see people come into their life with a checklist. What about this? What about this? What about this? But a buy here, pay here lot, it is not saying that they're not necessities. Don't misword me now. But I am saying they're the biggest trick you're going to run into. Learn your interest rate. Learn your buying power. Learn what you're doing before you walk on that lot and buy something that you're going to regret. I have never seen a buy here, pay here lot that did not sell bad cars. I've never seen one. They look good, but the motors, know where the car came from. Know if it's a rebuilt car. Know if it's a rebuilt title. You have to know these things before you go and give someone your hard-earned money. Again, I'm Rick Henry, the deal maker. And if you enjoy or you understand what I'm trying to do, and that's to help educate you, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Reach down. Let me know how you feel. Buy here, pay here lots. Try to stay away from them if you can. If you have to go there, know your homework. Do it very, very well, because if not, you can get caught in the buy here, pay here lot trick.